welcome back to the Rider Pride 639 channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. For today's video, we're going to talk about an upcoming game for PC that's coming out in early 2025 that carries a little bit of nostalgia that I didn't think I'd ever feel again. But before we do get into the video, it would make me very, very happy if you guys do subscribe to the channel down below. Make sure that you do click the thumbs up button and like the video, as well as we're working our way towards the 500 subscriber milestone on YouTube. So with that, let's go ahead and start talking about what game this is that's coming out next year. Almost 30 years ago, Legend of the Five Rings appeared on the scene as a collectible card game, set in the world of Rokugan, stylized and influenced by feudal Japan around the years 1200 to 1400, where the 8 great clans fought battles on both the battlefield and in the political courts. But to the south, a dark and sinister enemy was building up armies of evil in a tainted and corrupted land known as the Shadowlands. After the game's designers closed its doors in 2015, another company came in to try and rebuild the game in a new image, but sadly it didn't really hold the popularity that the original game once did. But coming in Q1 of 2025, developer and publisher Palindrome Interactive have brought the original concepts of the game back to life with Shadowveil, Legend of the Five Rings, a tactical RPG roguelike deck builder that goes back to the story's roots during the Clan Wars. This game holds a lot of significance and carries a lot of memories with me, as this was my main card game of choice after switching from Magic the Gathering. I built up a lot of good friendships with local players, traveled to various tournament scenes, and even competed in the World Championships in Indianapolis at Gen Con, where my personal best finish was actually making the top 32. The very first tournament I won had also had a major impact on how the story played out, so I feel like I actually had my own personal stamp on how the story unfolded. And I'll leave a little tidbit on which tournament I won in the comment section down below. So to see this IP come back after all these years makes me incredibly hyped for its release, and I'm so excited to have another opportunity to relive the stories that were once told with cards and see it come to life on our computer screens. This franchise is what sparked my interest in the Japanese culture, particularly around the time of the samurai, with one of my favorite movies of all time being The Last Samurai. I even have the Code of Bushido that was printed in the L5R card game, and I have it tattooed across my back and shoulders. So there's a lot of history and a lot of experience with the L5R franchise that makes me super hyped for this game's release next year. The initial gameplay trailers show off a bit of what to expect in the game. Hex-tiled tactical gameplay combined with cards and deck building, as well as selecting various samurai, give off a feel of combat similar to what Final Fantasy Tactics originally brought to that franchise. The initial story follows that of the Crab Clan and their conflicts with the raiding goblins, the undead, and all-powerful demons called Oni who reside in the corrupted Shadowlands to the south. Story interactions are brief in the trailers, but they seem to center around Hida Oushi, the daughter of Crab Clan champion Hida Kisada, as well as one of her brothers Hida Sukune, as well as Kuniyori, a Shigenja or spellcaster from the Crab Clan and daimyo of the Kuni family, who also carries a real dark and sinister secret that was been passed down to him. Recently, game director Philip from Palindrome conducted an interview with Steam, who noted that this story with the crab is a stepping stone to get fans invested in the L5R franchise and the vast universe that it has to offer. To me, this sounds like there very well could be much more in store, not only for the franchise's return, but for Palindrome to actually build on the potential success of the game and bring back the stories of the other great clans and give them some time in the spotlight. I am incredibly excited to see what comes from this game, and we're going to probably see it a lot sooner than we think, and you can absolutely bet that I'm going to be covering that game on day one, as well as any news footage or any gameplay as it comes out. When a release date is announced, I'll also be live streaming that game over on my Twitch channel, so make sure that you guys follow me over there at twitch.tv/riderpride639. You can also make sure that you subscribe to my channel here at YouTube, and make sure that you drop a like on the video as well. Make sure that you turn on the notification bells for both channels, so that way you don't miss any of my live streams as they happen, or you don't miss any news about this game when it comes out and when I publish it. You can also make sure that you guys check out all my various social media accounts. There is a Linktree link down in the video description down below. And I'm excited to see what comes of this. So thank you all very, very much for tuning into this short but sweet video. Like I said, I'm really excited for Legend of the Five Rings. I'm excited to see what Palindrome is going to deliver to us in terms of a product. Yeah, we'll see you guys on the battlefields then. So thank you all very, very much for tuning in. We will see you all next time. Make sure you guys have a safe and prosperous 2025. And until then, take care.